Bobby Laenen. When I checked out Bobby's IMDb page, I saw a lot of really cool movies. He's doing some super cool things. On Monday, you wrapped a movie with Bruce Willis.
I mean, in my eyes, I've always loved Bruce Willis. That was like my hero growing up. So Bruce Willis is a really cool guy. For Bruce being the caliber star he is, he was a super, super cool guy. Come in every day, shake my hand, say how you doing. You know, we joke around and take pictures and stuff like that, you know.
Yeah, and that's nice to know because Bruce Willis has been famous for so long. It's nice to see that he is still a down-to-earth guy after all this time.
Yeah, that was my biggest thing. You know, I was nervous going into it. You know, because even on set, you have to be really respectful of their time and their space when they're on the set. You know, when they come in and come to do their job, it's not time to talk to them. So it's more of like a let them approach you if that's the situation. And we were in a couple scenes together, and I happened to be right by his side for most of his shooting when he was there. And he initiated a lot of conversation with me. He'd come up and talk to me, you know, and that was really, it made me feel good, you know, because like you said, for a star of his caliber, for him to be so down to earth, it was really refreshing.
Yeah, and can you tell viewers a little bit about that movie? I saw the post that you did, and it looks like a phenomenal set.
Oh, yeah. So the movie, it's called AntiLife. It was written by a gentleman named Edward Drake, who's a really nice guy, and had a few different producers on it. And the movie essentially is about old Earth. Earth as we know it, it's post-apocalyptic, so it's set in the 2200s, and it's crumbling. You know, the resources are out, and they're all leaving Earth to go to a new planet called New Earth. And the last ship to leave Earth happens to be the ship is leaving with the admiral of the military that's still on Earth, and he gets on the ship, and the daughter of the admiral is pregnant, and she brings her boyfriend, but they get lost on the way onto the ship, so he ends up having to sneak onto the ship. All in all, he gets on the ship, they get on the ship, and during the travel to the New Earth, everybody goes into cryo sleep except for the skeleton crew. And Bruce Willis, along with a few other of the actors, Tim Murphy and Cal Collette, they are the skeleton crew mixed with security guards, janitors, technicians, and Clay, who's played by Bruce Willis, is a janitor who gets teamed up with Noah, who is the Admiral's daughter's boyfriend. So throughout the journey, all of a sudden, things start going awry. And I'm not going to give away too much about it, but there's a creature that somehow finds its way onto the ship and starts taking over different people on the ship. You know, it's sort of like an infected type of situation. And all in all, they battle to make their way, you know, to New Earth. And I'll just have to let you find out what happens after that. But super cool movie, a lot of action, a lot of fun. Bruce Willis is an awesome character, and the main character is played by Cody Kersley, who is actor on Riverdale, and he's also one of the leads in the new Netflix series Daybreak. He's a super great guy, and he did an awesome job on the film. And the set was beautiful. Yeah, it was a friend of mine, Corey Cooper, was the mastermind behind it. They built this gigantic interior of a spaceship. And most of the materials that were used to build the spaceship were actually recycled from Fitzgerald, Georgia, which is really cool. It's a small town, such great people. They were an amazing, amazing town to work in. They were so friendly and inviting, and it was awesome to have them come and be on set as extras.
And do you know, is that going to be like a TV movie or a theater movie?
I'm not exactly sure. Where I mean, I know it's got international distribution, and America being number one, but as far as I know, I'm not 100% sure yet if it's going to theater, if it's going to be a Netflix or an Amazon Prime movie. I do know that there was a sequel greenlit So there will be a sequel made, and I'm assuming with the amount of kind of noise it's making, I feel like it might be in the theaters, but I'm not 100% sure, so don't quote me on that.
And did you do stunts, or did you have speaking lines also?
I kind of did a mixture of things. I originally went down there a couple of days early to help a friend of mine, Ryan De Silva, who was one of the assistant directors. He was the second on the film. And when I got there, I met the stunt team, and my plan was to work with them. And throughout the shooting, when they needed help, I was a utility stuntman, and I got to be in a bunch of different scenes with them, playing infected soldiers, did fight scenes. So I did stunts as well as I had a featured role as a JAG officer, who is the corporal's like security guards. So I had a few speaking lines and scenes where Bruce was, and I got flamethrowed in the face by Bruce Willis. So I died a valiant death from him.
Awesome!
Yeah. So it was kind of a mixture of things, but I got to meet a lot of amazing people, and like I said, the stunt guys, their name's Dan Hyacinth and Say, I can't remember his last name, but yeah, amazing guys to work with, and they really took care of me, and we had a ball the whole time.
Bobby Laenen, we are thankful for these wonderful guys, and thank you for your time today.
Thanks so much for having me, Chris. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Bobby. We look forward to hearing more about what God's doing in your life.
Okay. Thank you so much.